Whoa! I gotta put this on a video. Okay, so a really big, important husband figured out a way to analyze the inside of the engine in the car from like X-ray technology or something. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he did it because he didn't touch the car. So some big wig, fancy husband somehow figured out how to know the ins and outs of the car to see like if I need engine work, if the brakes need to be fixed, what needs to be done to the car. And he was like, boy, there's like, I have to get things done or things have to be fixed. And I was explaining to the children of God what it's like for daddy to fix anything connected to mommy. They have to keep coming out of their penis and try to overcome all of it to be able to actually fix the car. And I was like, you can just pick a random gentleman or you could just pick a random good man to fix the car. And I'll just try to give them the power of God as a really good thank you or something. So you don't have to stress. So you don't have to stress out and figure it out. But then a bunch of people, a bunch of goddesses, a bunch of my friends were like, but wait a minute here. Goddesses can be real bad. So these goddesses and all my other like badass powerful friends, they're like, I would give anything to watch a human with a penis that is unable to stop coming over and over and over and see how the hell they would still figure out how to stay strong enough to fix the car. And I was telling my husband, you guys can pick or choose. That's kind of mean. I would never make somebody go through all that. But yeah, if I breathe, they have sexual overload. If I cough, they feel sexual overload. If I fart, they feel sexual overload. And it's not to be mean to my poor husbands. It's because I'm so powerful. I'm really powerful. My death is very, very emotional, like an ocean. So as death is usually way too much emotion. I have way too much intelligence and sexual power death. So between your intelligence and your sex power death overload, it just kind of exacerbates and overloads everything you are. And luckily, thankfully, only a husband would know that, because the only one that can access my sexual private personal powers equivalent life. So the only ones who can access your private personal life in a sexual category would be your husbands, or like personal private type worthy type people. And I thought it was so funny that everybody was so overwhelmed. They were like, no, we got to try this out and see, like, how does this work? How does that go? And then after a while, the goddesses are like, how do you stay married? Don't they keep taking it till they can't take it no more and decide like this marriage is too much for a human or something? And I was like, no, that's the bad thing. That's the bad thing, is that sexual powers from a goddess, they're so addicting, you'll never stop. So my powers in death and more, they would never stop, and they drown in it. They drown in the fun and excitement of things like that. And even if they cannot stand up and they do not make it to fix the car, you can watch. They will come back and do it over and over forever until they're good at it. because sexual powers are just very addicting, and death sexual powers are severely excessive addicting, because it's so overwhelming and emotional and massive and takes over, and it's like a big deal. You know, but I wouldn't abuse my husband. I wouldn't abuse my husband's with it. I would just be grateful if they found a good man to fix the car, and they only want personal private time when they want personal private time, and I can give them personal private time with my powers. I don't even have to be there. Well, duh, you would know that from the conversation. Oh my God. But I did get jiggy with it. I got jiggy with it, and I explained to a bunch of goddesses that if they wanted to, they could make love to the car, and it would be better than any human sex you'd ever see.